Welcome to Real Judaism with Rabbi Klapper. Unfiltered wisdom for Jewish life.
In another couple of minutes, we'll begin to start the kinos. And as I was trying to figure out last night, after Eicha, what I was going to say about this kina, the first Kina Vav, I came to the conclusion that I did not understand this kina. I could not understand what was happening in this kina. It is very, very complicated. Its verses are complicated. It's based on psukim, aleph beis, only starts from the letter Samech. And I came to the conclusion that this is not the only kina like this. There are numerous kinos out there, or in here, that are very difficult to understand. We say them, but they're very difficult. For some of us who, especially for the language is very difficult, especially the poetic language of the kinos, it's very hard to understand what's going on. If you have an English art scroll or any other type of translation, maybe it's a little bit easier. But even with that, it's very difficult. So as an introduction to kinos, I'd like to talk about kinos in general. So even when we say things, we don't necessarily understand what we're saying. And even if we can't connect to the words that we're saying, we can still connect to the kinos. We can still connect to what we're doing. So it's true, we don't know necessarily what we're saying. Not even the first kino. It's supposed to be sad that it seems so foreign to us. I believe that the key isn't the kinos, but to tap into what the kinos represent. The soul, the pnimius of the kinos. That is the pain and the sorrow. That we have plenty of. The situation that the Jewish people around the world find themselves in today is one of fear, of terror. Truly, this isn't something new. It's only new for us. In our post-Holocaust world, Hashem has been very kind to us. Over the last 75 plus years, it's been relatively calm for the Jewish people around the world. It's been a time of rebuilding of what was lost, rebuilding the Torah world without major challenges. Even Russian Jewry, who did not have all that time, Baruch Hashem had a opportunity afterwards to flourish. This is quite unique for our long gullus, this span of time. Most of the long gullus was not like this. Well, now we're back with the rest of Jewish history. We're facing again many of the same troubles that Jews throughout history have faced, or at least in the last 2,000 years. Jew hatred and support for those trying to destroy us is no longer politically incorrect. In fact, in many cases, it is very politically correct. Like I said, this is nothing new. It's just new for us. But what's even worse than that is that our own brothers are running after us to suck the life out of the Torah world. This is truly painful. We can see the words of the Tochacha coming to life in Parshas Bechukosai, at the very beginning of the Tochacha. The pasuk says, "V'im lo tishmu li, v'lo tasu et kol hamitzvos ha'ele, v'im bechukosai timasu, v'im mishpatei tigal nafshechem, v'vilti asos es kol mitzvosai lavrochem es brisi." We don't listen to Hashem. Rashi says, what does it mean we don't listen? Liot amelim b'Torah. We're not being amel in Torah. Torah is being stepped on. We're not learning. We don't learn below Isa. We're not keeping the Torah. Moyesh ba'acherim ha'oisim. And the ones who are keeping the Torah are spit on, are trampled on. Soines ha'chachamim. The Talmidei Chachamim are hated. How many times in the last couple of years have we seen such despicable chutzpahdik act by political leaders to our Gedolei Yisrael? Moneat ha'chachamim, moneat ha'acherim. People get pushed away from the Torah. Koifer b'mitzvahs, koifer b'ikr. People don't even know what Torah is. Our own brothers don't know what Shema Yisrael is. I saw Rapinka said He said that it says that Eicha says that mothers would cook their children. Mother would eat their children. And Rapinka says, I saw worse than that. I saw mothers feeding their children chazir. There's no recognition of the Torah at all, and it's trampled, step by step, trying to redefine what it means to be a Jew, trying to cut us off from our true life source. We just read just now in the Haftorah. The Yirmiyah says, Alma of the Aretz. Why did we lose the land? Why was the land lost? Why was it desolate? Why was it destroyed? Why were we sent into Galus? Vayomer Hashem ala azvam es Toirasi. Because you left my Torah. We're so far away from our life source. We're so far away from the Torah. And even if we can't feel our national pain, but at least our own personal pain also comes from our lack of closeness to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. How many young people are dying, especially in the last 2 years? How many are sick? Our list of cholim keeps getting longer and longer, and not of older people necessarily. Go out in the streets at night. Walk around. You see the pain of young children out there in the street who are looking for pleasure and satisfaction everywhere else, looking in the sewer to have some satisfaction in life. How far with HaKadosh Baruch Hu? Tisha Vav is our day to face our reality and to cry. That is the point of the kinos. To take stock of who we are and where we're holding. So even if we don't understand the words of the kinos, we can understand the pnimius, the soul of the kinos. We can think about ourselves. We can think about the Jewish people. We can feel that sadness, that pain. And then I hope we can also channel that into a tefillah. Masai timloch b'tzion b'karo b'yameinu l'olam vo'et tishkoin tiskadeo v'siskadesh b'soch Yerushalayim Yerecha l'dor v'dor l'netzach nitzochim ve'einenu sirenu malchusecha. Shabbat Surimeni.
Thank you for joining Real Judaism, where we explore Torah's wisdom for real life. Created by J Foundations and produced by Eli Podcast Productions. Find more episodes at realjudaism.org and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.